They will try to convince you that greatness is a gift, that it's something you're either born with or you're not. But the truth is far more dangerous than that. You weren't just born with greatness. You were born to build it with your mind, your hands, your decisions, and your unwavering belief in a vision no one else can yet see. The masses will scoff at this idea. They will cling to the illusion that life happens to them, while the builders, the creators, the leaders, they know life happens through them. You were not born to live and die quietly in the corner of someone else's dream. You were born to carve your vision into reality with the fire of discipline and the steel of intent. Think of the men and women who changed the course of history. None of them were handed blueprints to greatness. Lincoln didn't wait for permission. He forged his principles in the fires of failure, heartbreak, and relentless moral conviction. Edison failed 10,000 times and still had the audacity to believe he could bend darkness into light. Ford was told he was crazy for building a car that the common man could afford. But he knew that greatness doesn't ask for approval, and neither should you, because this world does not reward wishers, it rewards builders. Those who see the invisible and refuse to stop until it becomes inevitable. And to build that life, to construct that destiny, you must first command the mind. Your mindset is the architect of your future. It is the blueprint that turns struggle into strength and doubt into clarity. Your thoughts are not fleeting, harmless things. They are bricks, and every single one you place day after day forms the foundation of the world you will either rise within or be buried beneath. A weak mind will sell itself short long before the world ever gets the chance to. But a strong mind, one that's disciplined, focused, and obsessed with growth, that mind becomes a fortress no failure can penetrate. So you must choose. Will you be ruled by circumstance or rise by consciousness? You have within you the same force that moved Carnegie to build empires out of steel. The same breath that stirred Walt Disney's imagination to paint entire worlds from nothing but dreams. But greatness is not inherited. It is forged through fire, through focus, and through the refusal to be average. Because belief is where greatness is born. Before the world will believe in you, you must believe in you. And not the polite, surface-level belief that crumbles at the first sign of failure, but the kind of belief that is unshakable, ruthless, relentless. The kind of belief that burns bridges to mediocrity and builds cathedrals in the deserts of doubt. Most people walk through life like ghosts, afraid to bet on themselves, afraid of being seen, afraid of being wrong, afraid of standing alone. But the builders, the legends, they understood. Clarity is not given, it is claimed. Clarity is born when you stop asking the world who you are and start telling it. When you wake up and declare that you will write the book, will launch the business, will transform your body, your mind, your future. Not because it's easy, not because it's guaranteed, but because the voice inside you, the one whispering there's more, has grown too loud to ignore. You see, vision is the fire that guides the builder's hand. When the world sees rubble, the builder sees structure. When others see risk, the builder sees reward. When most see fear, the builder sees a doorway. And the difference is vision. Vision is the lens that turns problems into puzzles. It's not about positive thinking, it's about powerful seeing. Seeing beyond your current bank account, beyond your current limits, beyond the noise of opinions, into something only you can hold. You weren't born to follow a map. You were born to draw one. To build a life so aligned with your purpose, so deeply connected to your soul's blueprint, that no setback, no critic, no failure could ever take it from you. But vision without purpose is just daydreaming. Purpose is the gravity that keeps your vision grounded. It's the why behind the late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices no one sees. It's what kept Mandela alive in a prison cell for 27 years. Because even in chains, a man with purpose is freer than one without. Purpose isn't found in a textbook. It's not handed to you by a mentor. It's uncovered, dug up from the soil of your struggles, your curiosities, your pain, and your passion. Ask yourself, what is the mission worth bleeding for? What are you building that will outlive your own heartbeat? Because purpose gives pain a direction, and that direction will demand discipline. Discipline is not punishment. It is liberation. It is the art of choosing what you want most over what you want now. And without it, greatness remains nothing more than potential, rotting in the corners of regret. Discipline means doing the thing even when the excitement is gone. It means showing up when the world isn't watching. It means writing the page, taking the call, lifting the weight, building the system, day after day after day. It is what separates the dabblers from the dominators, the interested from the committed. You think Carnegie built railroads without discipline? You think Oprah transformed an empire out of thin air without discipline? They understood what most people ignore, that freedom does not come from avoiding structure, it comes from mastering it. Discipline is what brings the dream into form. It is the hammer that shapes the stone of intention. But the hammer is useless without action. So act, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Now, because greatness is not built in theory, it is built in motion. And you don't need all the answers before you begin. You need momentum. Most people die with their potential still inside them, not because they lack the dream, but because they never took the first swing. They were waiting for permission, for validation, for perfection. But the builder knows, nothing moves until you do. Every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. So cast the votes, stack the wins, build the wall brick by brick until the world can no longer ignore the vision you refuse to let die. But in the midst of your building, do not forget the power of gratitude, because gratitude is the great magnifier. It turns the ordinary into sacred. It transforms the pain of pressure into the privilege of progress. Gratitude does not mean settling. It means seeing the gold in the grind. It means waking up with fire in your chest and humility in your heart. It means knowing that every lesson, every loss, every delay is not a denial. It is refinement. The truly great are not entitled. They are entrusted. They see their vision not just as a right, but a responsibility. And when the storms come, and they will, the grateful don't crumble. They adapt. Because adaptability is the superpower of builders. The blueprint will change. The market will shift. The plan will fall apart. But the builder never stops building. They pivot. They evolve. They adjust the strategy, but never the standard. Do you think Elon Musk didn't face collapse? That Walt Disney didn't face bankruptcy? They just refused to stop when things got hard. Because adaptability doesn't mean weakness. It means you are relentless enough to find another way. And in those moments of resistance comes your resilience. Resilience is the echo of purpose meeting pressure. It's the reason you rise again when logic says, stay down. It's what kept Thomas Edison experimenting after 10,000 failures. It's what turns the builder into the legend. Because the world may doubt you, the critics may mock you, the odds may be stacked, but resilience whispers, you still have breath, you still have a hammer. Build, and as you build, never stop learning. Because learning is not a phase. It is the fuel of perpetual greatness. The greatest builders in history were obsessive students. They read, they listened, they asked, they learned. Not to impress others, but to impress upon the universe that they were serious, that they were ready to grow, ready to adapt, ready to become more than they were yesterday. So stay sharp, stay curious, stay humble, because the mind that seeks mastery never stops evolving. And when the world finally begins to notice, when the foundation is strong, the walls are high, and the roof is sealed with vision and grit, they will ask you how you did it, and you will smile, because you'll know that the answer was never outside of you. You didn't find greatness, you built it. And the tools? They were always in your hands. Keep going, keep building, because you were born to build greatness.